Welcome to the Hayworth Music Podcast. We've got the big GH here.
What's up, everyone?
What's going on? We've got our good mate Zav.
Hello.
It's back.
Good morning.
It's back. It's been a couple
Good
of
afternoon.
weeks.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah. What have you been
Zach on
doing?
board.
Nothing much.
Yeah, not much. Just hanging here. You know?
Yeah, sick.
You've been in the guitar store, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, I've been
Selling
working.
guitars?
I've actually
Selling
been working.
guitars.
Well,
Yeah.
actually working.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
This is working.
This is working. Is this mic working?
I liked your Martin videos.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're very popular.
Yeah. Managed to
That's
sell
great.
one.
Yeah.
Managed to sell a few, actually.
Yeah, there's a few
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah.
Means we'll have to get
They're
some
working.
new ones.
Mm.
Get some new ones to do some more
Yeah.
videos.
Going to have to get some new Zavs. Do some more videos.
Yeah.
What about PRS reviews, mate? You haven't done those yet, have
No, we've got to get
Today?
to the bottom. Well, sure.
you?
Gonna do them right
I'm
after
down
this.
for that.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Straight after this, we're going to do them.
Sounds good.
Hope you know everything about them.
I know everything about
Everything.
nothing.
Speaking of PRS,
Yeah.
exciting news.
Big news.
Exciting news.
Big news from the States.
Like,
They've been slow
it does,
dancing.
It does frighten me a little bit that I misheard the conversation we had with our PRS rep the other day
Yeah.
by all of this paperwork being stamped embargoed.
What?
So,
What's
The deal-
embargoed mean?
well,
I
the
know there's
deal
Cobargo
is the deal
down
is
the coast.
yeah. So the deal was that no one was meant to know about these guitars until
yeah.
the 20th of March.
Ah.
But then some smart aleck store in the States
Yeah.
dropped the bomb on it early.
Yeah.
Dropped the bomb on it early. So PRS have had to push forward their release.
There you go.
Yeah.
And we were lucky enough to get a phone call nice and early about it,
Yep.
saying no one was meant to know about these, but now I'm telling you a day before you can tell anyone. Do you want one?
Yeah.
And we jumped on it.
So basically just top secret.
Top
it was
secret.
classified.
Yeah, classified.
Someone spilled the beans in the States.
Yeah.
Bloody Yankees.
It's like, yeah, that's right. Dominoes have fallen.
Someone presented the president with 4 files. It's like, choose one.
Two keys
Choose
returned.
one. Yeah.
That's right.
Early release, PRS.
Yeah. And so now you can buy them.
Now
you can buy
get
them.
Yeah.
That's it.
From us.
Yeah. From us, 100%. Well, people,
'Cause
they already are. They're
they
already
are.
selling. There's
They're-
already a
they're-
few gone.
And what's cool about these is the John Mayer PRS Silver Sky.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get that right. Let's get the model
So
right.
they're it's not a Fender. He's known for his he's always been known to play
Yeah.
his strats. Had that cool strat with like the lipstick pickups and
Yeah.
stuff. And
Yeah.
but had a bit of a falling out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to do a Google on the what actually went down.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But it was probably a bit sexy, I would imagine, because it's John Mayer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't do anything in an unsexy manner. So
Argue sexy.
yeah, that's right. I imagine there was some sort of
He
sexiness
orders
to
his
the
coffee sexy.
Yeah.
to the fallout. But he
Very interesting.
he's gone. Not with Fender anymore. And
yeah.
he's sort of
Wonder if he sold all his Fenders.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you go see him live, if you still see him playing them or,
Played a few
or not.
times, otherwise good condition.
on Gumtree.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of that, have you seen this as a new thing that Reverb are doing? So they're actually going to artists and asking them, like, you know, to set up their own store and sell their gear that they don't want anymore.
Yeah. Right.
So
Yeah.
I got an email yesterday that the bass player from Silverchair is opening a store to sell. You know, he's like,
Silverchair
I've
stuff.
got old basses and
Yeah.
amps and stuff that, you know, just collecting dust. So
Yeah.
just make a Reverb store and sell them.
There you
And
go.
that's just becoming a
There's
popular
heaps, yeah.
thing now.
Billy Joe Armstrong did one.
Did him as
he
well.
sold his, like, that Strat that he's got, the blue
yeah,
Strat.
yeah, which is
Gone.
pretty cool because, like,
Yeah.
not only that, you're kind of connecting directly with that
Yeah.
that artist. You're getting their
Yeah.
gear. You
Yeah.
know it's legit.
It's theirs. Yeah.
It's a very cool thing.
Yeah.
We should
It is cool.
we should steal that idea
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
because it's very cool to be able to do that.
I like it, man. I like the idea, but we
yeah.
just got to know some famous people, don't we?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's-
You're looking at
Sam's right here. I've seen him on YouTube.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, so John Mayer he left
Yep.
Fender. He's been out in the wind for a
Yeah.
few years, and he's back with a vengeance.
Yep.
Yeah.
With teamed up with Pauline Smith,
Yeah.
who, as everyone knows from last week,
Yeah.
big fans at Hayworth.
Oh,
Love Paulie Smith. Good guy.
just fantastic.
Cool guy.
Cool
makes
guy.
a good dinner.
Makes a good dinner. Has a nice little attic studio.
That's right.
And
And now he's good mates with Johnny Boy.
John.
yeah,
Just hanging out with John, making a guitar.
just in terms of the guitars they make, we talked about it last week on the podcast, but world class.
Yeah.
You know, quality, the attention's in the details on these guitars. They're amazing. American made, and the quality of timbers and parts they use is just second to none. So we love PRS here. We're stoked to have them back in the store, and they've been popular too,
Oh yeah, for sure.
as well as these months.
And this
so
this is
They
going to
just
be.
sell. They just sell.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're a piece of art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
So-
These are going to be hot,
yeah.
as the kids say.
Well, you put them online yesterday?
Yeah.
And you've sold 2 already.
2 gone.
So
2 gone.
like, yeah, they're popular, and,
Yeah.
and I think like it's, you know, when Pete. When our rep came in from our supplier who we get PRS from, he was telling us about them. I was like, oh yeah, signature John Mayer PRS. These are going to be expensive, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
But they're about half the price of, you know, your custom 22s and
Yeah.
your standard sort of American made range. They come in a lot less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's another reason why they'll be popular too is good price point.
Yeah.
It's got John Mayer's signature, and they're a quality guitar.
Well, you know they're going to, with Pauline Smith, USA made,
Yeah.
putting his name on the headstock.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a piece of crap.
Yeah.
But so they're called a Silver Sky. That's
Silver
the name of
Sky.
the model.
Yep.
So apparently, old Paulie and John
Yep.
teamed up and they wanted to base it off their favourite elements from the 1963 to 64 vintage instruments.
Yeah.
Going
Yeah.
for that sort of 60s Stratty sort of thing.
Yep.
Like, it's not
Which is
better.
fair enough, because that's pretty much the majority of the instruments that he's owned.
Yeah, that's right. He's
Yeah.
always dug, and even the Fender he had was like looked kind of had that vintage sort of
Yeah.
thing about it. But to address the elephant in the room,
Yep.
it looks like a Strat. So he hasn't like gone off the deep end or anything.
No.
This thing is basically a Strat with a Pauline Smith headstock. So
yeah, that's a big call. It depends how
I
into
mean, like
how into-
functionality wise, like it's 3 single coil pickups. Looks
Yeah.
like the
Yeah, at first glance, you'd say, that
it's like
body-
just a
that's-
steel tram, like a Fender tram,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. So, first glance, you look at it and go, "Oh yeah, it's a Strat." But
but
that's what you want because that's John Mayer's
That's the
sound,
sound,
and everything.
yeah.
And also, you don't. Pauline Smith don't make these 3 single coil guitars. It's not really what they do.
And when you
The
look
Silver
at
Sky
it,
is.
like PRS always do, the attention's in the details.
I can't
know.
wait to actually see it in the flesh.
Yeah, because
to
I can
really
always
go over it.
already tell just by looking at this picture here,
Yeah.
like it's got that kind of, they don't carve the top so much. It looks like, but
No,
it looks like
but
one
it's
of the
kind of got the contoured
Yeah.
bottom, the bottom cutaway on it. It's
Yep.
kind of got that.
Bottom horn.
the bottom horns.
The horn's got that
got that
sort of beveled on it.
edge, which looks sweet.
Yep.
You've got the bird inlays, like
Yeah.
PRS.
And there's
classic,
a three-side machine heads on the
classic
headstock.
PRS headstock.
Yeah.
But it is a bolt-on neck, like you would get on a Fender as well.
Yeah.
What I'm surprised by, there's no backplate.
Oh, really?
Does not come with a backplate.
No backplate. Well, the Santanas and stuff don't
No.
have backplates
Well,
either.
it's got tremolo,
it's just,
so
it's just a thing.
Yeah.
It's got a back cavity, but it wouldn't
Yeah.
have
Just
a
no
plate
cover.
over it.
No
Yeah.
plate.
There's no cover.
Because that's retro.
Yeah.
We're talking 63,
Everyone
64
takes them
vintage.
off, don't they? Everyone takes them off.
Yeah. I don't know. I've got a Prestige S series.
Leave that on.
Leave that one on. But it's got all the other things you expect. Like obviously like bone nut, locking tuners. It's a 5-way switch, 1 volume, 2 tones, just like your sort of Strat configuration.
Yeah.
Older body, 22 frets. Rosewood fingerboard and all that. So I think it is going to be one of those things that when you see it in the flesh, you're going to be able to tell this is a PRS
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And especially being USA made. When we heard about like the cost and everything, we were like, oh, well, what is it a like a S2 thing? Like, is it Korean or what go? But 100% USA made. But obviously they can do it cheaper.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing your carved tops and full quilted maple timbers
That's
and
it.
through necks
It's basically
and all that
just
stuff.
it doesn't have a cap or anything on it.
That's right. So I guess construction of it's a bit more straightforward.
Yeah.
But they are signature pickups that they've made.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the pickups. I haven't actually looked into that.
So they're a 635 JM. So JM, I'm going to make the assumption here, stands for John Mayer.
Yeah.
And 635.
That's
Could
a model
mean
number that makes
63
sense.
or 65.
Yeah. Ooh, it could.
63 to 65.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
it says here. It was a mix of the 1963 and 1964.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
I guess era. So the 635 name came from thinking of that as 1963 and a half.
Okay.
I was
You were
pretty
very,
close.
very
Yeah.
close. It's a good effort.
Yeah.
635 JM pickups were designed to sound like vintage pickups, but use everything PRS has learned to make them the best they could be. Meaning, let's just walk through here. That the sometimes ice picky sound that vintage single coils can have has been addressed beautifully, so these pickups maintain a musical high end, and the signal to noise ratio is higher. The in-between sounds on this instrument are noise cancelling. The individual single coil sounds are hot. The higher the signal to noise ratio is, the more differential the more difference there is between the actual volume of the guitar pickups and the normal single coil
I'll get more
pickup
and more
hum
excited
and
about
noise.
this.
Yeah.
So they go into the details here.
They went hard with that.
Well, I could keep going. There's more. There's more here. But
I'll make sure all of these like in-depth specs are on the website as well, because I think I've just got the basic description of it, but now that we've got these in-depth specs, I'll get them all up as well. But
So basically, like the pickups are going to be that '60s vintage sound that John
again,
Mayer likes.
like last week, we were talking about just how amazing those PRS pickups sound in your Custom 24, Custom 22, those sort of things. The attention to detail is...
They make them there in the USA factory.
So
you don't get that.
They're not going to be mucking around with these ones.
Nah, PRS, they don't mess around, man.
No.
They don't mess around.
Yeah.
If this... I'm expecting this guitar to sound amazing, basically, and to play amazing, and as all PRSs do.
Yeah. And they're under $4,000.
Yeah. Price wise,
Australian.
for a USA
machine,
PRS.
Yeah. Lock them in.
Lock them in.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be very, very popular.
Yeah.
And they're priced super competitive against the high-end Fender as well. So it's going to kind of give you another choice if you are looking for that sort of stratty thing.
Yeah.
You're going to have another choice to consider as well.
2 and 9/64 string spacing too, which is interesting. It's a bit fatter than a normal Strat.
So what is that? What is...
You mean string spacing on the saddle or on the
I
bridge or
believe
the nut?
that's the nut.
Right.
So it's a little bit wider.
Right. Wonder what the advantage to that is, or is it just for John Mayer's massive hands?
I think you can
maybe.
tell. Yeah, I was going to say you can tell by looking at the neck. The neck seems a little bit wider than your standard Strat.
I like that. It's bold. Good on them.
Good on the bold as love.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Or him to slow dance your fingers along.
There we go.
Your body is a wonderland. Very exciting.
Yeah, it's cool. We're excited to get these.
So hopefully they'll turn up. They've only just announced them.
Yeah.
I don't think they're on the water yet. But
Do we talk about the colours yet?
I was just about to say the
there are
colours.
pre-sales.
What are the finishes
available.
that they come in, Chibs?
All right.
Tungsten.
So would you like the PRS ones or mine?
I want to hear both,
All right. So you've got tungsten.
which is more
Grey.
like a silver.
It's grey.
Grey.
It's bloody grey.
Yeah.
Horizon. That's red.
Oh,
Hot red.
Yeah.
Frost. It's white.
white.
Yep.
Yep.
Or onyx. It's black.
Yeah.
So you
But,
got black, white, red, and grey. Or if you are my mate Paul,
Yeah.
Onyx, Frost, Horizon, or Tungsten.
Well, what's cool about this though,
Yep.
with the finish, is that scoop they're calling it, which is like that beveled edge on that lower
Yeah.
horn. That's like a different sort of shade. So
Oh,
with,
yeah.
with
So you
tungsten,
really-
It reflects differently.
yeah.
That's cool.
So with
Yeah.
with the tungsten, the scoop is slightly darker. With the black finish, the scoop is tungsten, which is like silver, and with white, the scoop is pearlescent. And with the red, the scoop is slightly darker. So
Oh,
it's just
sweet. That's cool
so-
because it'll accentuate
Just
like that
the
bevel
tiny
on it
little
as well.
things.
Yeah.
that's what we talk about, PRS, isn't it?
Yeah.
Attention's in the details.
Yeah.
So
all these little things they do.
Yeah. It's very, very exciting.
Exciting! Can't wait to get them. How
Yeah.
far away are they, Chibs? When are we getting our hands on them, mate?
Oh, look. I mean, I'm basing this on
Oh, there's
nothing.
one out the back.
I'm basing it on nothing.
Yeah,
But I'm going to say, maybe April.
you're guessing April.
That's my guess.
Okay.
Taking a guess. Well, at the
Are they
at
on the
best-
water?
No,
They're not on the water.
I don't believe so. No.
If they were on the water, you'd say April for sure,
Yes.
wouldn't you?
I
But
didn't
if they're
say
not
when
on the
in
water,
April.
they're not on the water,
Right at the end.
Yeah.
you could be pushing it back.
Yeah. April,
I don't know.
4 months
I don't
after
know.
April.
I'm seeking confirmation at the moment.
Yeah.
I've sent an email this morning to see
Yep.
exactly when they'll be arriving.
Yeah.
But
They're on the water, then they've
if
had a
they
big
were-
night out.
Yeah. If they
right.
were planning to announce them at the end of March, and they've had to bring it forward,
Yeah.
then I would say maybe they'll ship at the end of March
Yeah.
to the States, and we might see them by the end of April, maybe
Yeah.
early May.
Yeah.
But not far off,
Nah.
really. I can't imagine they'd be far away.
Nah, that's it.
But you
Cool.
should definitely
Play some riffs on them.
Well, the thing is, Australia, unfortunately, we bottom rung of the ladder as far as stock allocation goes for these major brands.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy, but it's true.
The American market's so big, the European market,
Japanese
even,
market.
Yeah, the Asian market
huge.
is so massive that they just kind of get sent everything, and then
Yeah.
what's left. Oh yeah,
Us Aussies, mate.
send 5 of them out to Australia.
I've got 4
Yeah.
Onyx ones left.
We
Yeah.
we see it with the Ed Sheeran model,
We see it, yeah.
Martins.
You
We get
do see it
slim
a lot.
pickings. We
Yeah.
we order so many, and we only get allocated.
That's right.
Not as much as what we order. So
It just happens, unfortunately. So,
Yeah.
pre-sales are key if you do want to actually
Yeah.
get one
yeah,
in this first shipment. You would want to. I don't think there's going to be many sitting in stores
yeah,
when the
That's
first
right.
shipment turns up. I'd imagine
No.
they'll all be sold.
that's it. So if you can get in touch with YouTube's.
Yeah, hit me up on the website. There is a Frost one up on the website at the moment.
Yep.
But what I'll do, I'll get the other finishes up today.
Yeah.
Just so people can get pre-orders in and try and get them allocated.
Yeah. And we're not just saying that. It's true. The Ed Sheeran thing was crazy.
The Ed Sheeran thing is still an ongoing thing.
It's
But
di-
it's a
we-
year later.
Yeah, we've
and-
had customers
and
waiting
we've
for
got
these things.
One.
Yeah. So if you can,
Yeah.
if you're keen to get on this, guys, jump on it straight away. Get in touch with Chibs on haywardguitars.com.au.
That's it.
Live chat.
Live
email.
chat. Hit me up
Yep.
for sure.
Cool. Exciting. Looking
Alright.
forward to getting them.
All right. I thought this would be a discussion. Seeing we're becoming YouTube stars ourselves. It's almost 1,000 subscribers. That's viral, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Viral.
I like that.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
It's more like a I wouldn't say it's full viral, but it's
It's not fully viral,
it's-
and I think
It's 2 and 9
it's contagious.
viral.
it's starting to get contagious.
it's starting to get contagious. It's like a small outbreak of conjunctivitis.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Just there. Just
It's like-
it's there. If you rub your eye, then you touch someone else's eye,
That's
they're
it.
going to get it.
Yeah.
But it's
You can still go out.
It's not
you
jumping
can,
off.
You can still go to work. With
Still
it,
go to work.
You know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
There
Don't
you
get a
go,
doctor's
mate.
certificate.
No one's
or
going to die
anything.
from it.
Yeah. But I've got a feeling that most of them are just to get on there and to rip the living daylights out of us, according to YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube
It's a
comments
brutal
are
world.
man.
Oh, it's a brutal
so
world.
brutal.
How brutal is the internet, eh?
YouTube seems to be the one that it just flies.
Yeah.
Like that's where they all are. You
Yeah.
know, Facebook
Because
Facebook
Facebook
has it.
No, because
has-
Facebook is not as it's harder to be anonymous on Facebook
That's
because you've got
true,
your
it
profile, you got your family pics up.
Yeah.
So people aren't going to be necessarily ripping shreds.
No.
But YouTube, man, it's pretty
You can't call
anonymous.
yourself sick guitarist
Yeah,
on
that's right,
Facebook.
yeah.
It's pretty anonymous on
I think,
YouTube. You don't have full like profile pages on
Yeah.
YouTube so much, and so it's just
That's right.
random
Yeah.
13-year-old kids
Yeah,
just
it's ripping everything
going
apart.
hard.
40-year-old
But
man.
I think Facebook's more for outrage.
Yeah.
yeah.
Outrage.
Outrage and-
YouTube is more for like vicious insults.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
But they do make me laugh, so keep them coming.
Yeah,
because
please.
it's very. I
think
find-
if-
I'm going to
it
deliberately
really does,
play
it
really
does
badly on the next
entertain
one.
me a great deal every time I see them come
you got to
through.
be prepared. Putting anything up on YouTube
man,
that there's going to be people out there disliking
Oh,
it.
look, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of people that like it as well.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
plenty of positive comments.
That's
Like,
right.
I still think there's more thumbs up than thumbs down.
Oh, yeah.
But the ones that are ripping us apart are
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I do. I enjoy them a great deal.
That's the nature of the internet, isn't it?
That's right. So I was wondering, we've got a music school
Yes, we sure do, Chids.
here. I was wondering, do you think YouTube coming along and having, you can look up anything. YouTube's like the second biggest search engine after Google.
Yep.
Um,
Owned by Google as well.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, just don't be evil. That's their motto.
All right.
That's their motto. But do you think YouTube has changed the way you learn an instrument now? Even if you are going to lessons, that lesson's once a week.
Yeah.
Do you think like you're still like going to take what you've learnt in that lesson and then you can go to YouTube and look up a song of how to play
Yes.
that and
Yeah.
be able to use those techniques that you're learning?
Yeah.
I just wonder, like, so when I first started learning to play guitar, you'd get given, say, like the tabs for Smoke on the Water or something. And
Yeah.
you'd learn how to play that.
Yeah.
And you'd just practice that all week, and then
Yeah.
you go back and you get another bit, and then you practice that all week.
Yeah.
Other than like buying books,
Yeah.
there was no really other way to
To learn.
it.
Yeah.
But now, are the lessons more beneficial for technique and understanding, and then you can use YouTube as another tool
Yeah.
to progress?
I'd
Yeah.
say it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Here's what I reckon. I think that back in the day, you'd go to your guitar teacher, right? I remember I had one of those guitar trainer things with you put the CD in and it would
Yeah.
slow
It'd slow it
the
down.
song
Tascam.
down.
Tascam ones,
right?
yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
called the guitar trainer or
Yeah.
something. Slow it down so you could just hear the individual notes and work out a solo. You'd have to wait for your guitar teacher to teach you, to
Yeah.
show you how to play a song and that. And he was the main guy that I went to. Shout out to Simon Dias out of
Yeah.
Tamboroo, legend of a teacher. And he would just inspire me the way he played it and his style and everything. And so I got that, and so I had one guy sort of really inspire me. My dad wasn't really a good guitarist, like, let's be honest, like, didn't really
just
inspire me,
build
Dad. But he's good at making them.
Yeah.
He's okay at playing. But I got a lot of inspiration from going to my teacher, right? Now, like with YouTube, I mean, it's easy to find inspiration. You find good guitar players, they're breaking down songs and riffs everywhere. But the problem with that is there's so much distraction, like, going on YouTube. Like, you imagine being like a 12-year-old kid having access to YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, I could sit here and learn this song, which maybe they want to do.
Yep.
But how is it easy to see another YouTube video pop up with fail videos or
Oh,
something
yeah.
else, and just to distract
great.
your attention? Now that it's so
Yeah.
massive, like, there's so many things that can grab your attention online. Facebook posts, someone just sent you a message on Messenger or whatever it is. I mean, I think the focus is just a lot harder now with
that's
all
true.
the other things going on.
Yep.
You know, I mean, like back in the day when you're in your room practicing guitar, what else were you going to do? You didn't have a phone. You didn't.
No.
That was like.
That's right.
That was kind of, you just lasered
playing
in on
guitar.
just playing guitar.
Yeah.
So now, like, I think you have to really want to play guitar and just be super disciplined on that.
Yeah.
Just like, and maybe not be online as much and just go to your lessons, take what your guitar teacher has shown you and go through that.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of generalising. I'm sure there's a lot of young kids out there who can be disciplined and look up YouTube stuff and just that's all they want to do.
Yep.
But I think it's double-edged sword. What
Yeah.
I'm saying. There's
Yeah,
arguments for and against.
Yeah,
You know what I
I've
mean?
found being a teacher as well that there's two things. It's knowing what notes to play, and then knowing how to feel the notes properly.
Yeah.
So with YouTube, they've got, you need to put your first finger on your first fret. But when you've got a guitar teacher, the guitar teacher's there to say, oh, no, your finger needs to be sitting on the string like that.
Yeah.
There's no YouTube guide to...
It's a technique
Yeah.
thing you can't really get from...
Yeah.
So it's good to...
copying.
YouTube is good if you're already pretty aware of how you're supposed to feel the guitar and that sort of thing, and work out, like, I don't know, if you want to quickly learn Blackbird for one night or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it depends. Yeah, it depends how serious you want to take it. Like,
That's
I
right,
didn't really talk about it, but like getting lessons one-on-one, there's nothing that beats that.
Yeah.
No way. You can't tell me that. Oh, I'm just going to learn on YouTube, and you're actually expecting to really take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
But you're kind of
if you want to be
accountable.
serious
You're
about
accountable
it,
one-on-one as well.
If you want to be serious about it, or be serious about your kids learning music, don't just let them learn off YouTube.
Yeah.
Give them a proper chance at it, because like you can't beat someone sitting down with you every week saying, here's what you're going to learn. Or you know, it's not always that, like, here's what you're going to learn. They might let the kids pick some songs. They'll pick some songs or whatever. They'll teach them the right way to do it. Give them feedback on how they're going, which you obviously don't get online.
Yeah.
And they'll hold them accountable every week. And that's the biggest thing, I think,
Yeah.
is knowing that you're going to go for lessons like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better practice again because I'm going to see my teacher. I don't want to let them down.
That's what I used to do.
There's no one holding you. There's no one holding you accountable online. There's no one giving you feedback. So if you really want to have a serious crack at it, if you just want to just muck around and whatever, like fine, but you can't tell me that you're seriously having a crack at it if all you're doing is just watching some YouTube videos. You've got to go to someone who's an expert who can give you that feedback on how you're going and show you the right way and teach you the fundamentals.
Yeah.
So that's my 2 cents. I like, you know, obviously I probably got a bit of that bias, but I mean, I got lessons that way.
Yep.
That's how I learned. And if you really want to be serious about it, find someone. Doesn't even have to be us, but find an expert who's the best at what they do, and then just learn from them, and get them to give you that feedback, and they'll hold you accountable every week. And there's no way better than that.
Spot on.
Mic drop.
I think I think to answer the question, I think YouTube has changed the way we learn to play.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily helped.
Yeah.
It's just changed.
It's another tool.
Yeah. It's just another tool.
It's the whole thing.
There's the exception of those like few people that are just like naturally born with talent, where they can just go, oh yeah, I'll learn off YouTube, and now I can
do it.
Yeah. Now I'm in a
It's
band.
like you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with using any sort of tool that's available to you to make yourself a better musician. But definitely, like what I've found, you can learn something over and over again, and you can end up hitting a wall until perhaps like you hear a song or something, and you go, how the hell are they doing that?
Yeah.
And then it might be the first thing you do is go to YouTube and go, oh, this song, you know, break down that bit. I don't even know how they're making that sound.
Yeah.
You might see them out on YouTube doing it and go, the hell's that? Oh, well, that's something I'm going to talk to my teacher about. And say, like, okay, here's
you
that.
get sort of
and
a
now,
burst
like,
of excitement.
You have a phone. Like, you can pull it up in the lesson and go, see this? Show me how to do that.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about YouTube, though, is in the lesson, like what you were just talking about, leading into that, is, you know, when I was doing a lot of the teaching here, is a kid could come in at the start of the lesson and be like, all right, like you could be like, what do you want to learn? Like, what's your favourite song at the moment that you want to learn, you know? And they could tell you, and you could look it up on YouTube right away.
Yeah.
Do it right there with them in the lesson.
Yeah.
Like going back to good old days, you know, before that.
Yeah.
It was like your teacher would have to. Your teacher would probably have to, you know,
Research it, learn it.
Research it, learn it, figure it out. And now it's just you can just do it on the spot.
Yeah.
Like, that's definitely a cool thing about it. And I think YouTube, you know, if you're using it in conjunction as well as lessons, you're gonna go even further, right?
Yeah,
like use it as an add-on to getting that lesson. Yeah, exactly.
It's a tool in your arsenal of being a musician.
It's a tool, but it's only one tool. If you want to really be serious about it, use that as part of it, but don't just rely solely on that. You know, go to your individual lessons, do your own practice, and
there's the whole thing, you know, with Randy Rhoads.
Yeah.
So Randy Rhoads was Ozzy Osbourne's guitarist.
Yeah.
And every single time they'd stop at a city for a tour, he would look up a different guitar teacher in that city, and he'd go and get lessons in anything, classical guitar, like chicken picking, this or that, whatever. And that's what he'd do. He'd just, so wherever they went,
learning.
He'd go and get a lesson from anything in any style, nothing to do with whatever he was doing with Ozzy Osbourne.
Just something to do.
He was obsessed with being a better guitarist, always being better, always learning, and that's what he'd do.
And now
he also then decided to get in a plane and crash it into the roof of a house.
Really? Is that what happened?
Wow.
Yeah. Should have taken
I don't
some
think
more
he was
flight
flying
lessons.
He wasn't flying it, but some mad dog was.
There you go. It's tough, man. A lot of celebrities, plane crashes, helicopter crashes, man.
Crazy.
But,
crazy stuff.
But obviously, you had the passion for guitar.
This is literally
and
just like going on YouTube and ending up with like top 10 plane crashes. And you're like, oh no, here I am at 2 a.m. again. I was supposed to be learning Blackbird.
Yeah.
But I mean, I forgot what I was talking about. I was trying to take it off that topic. I was trying to go back to something a little bit positive, Chibs. But
no, I think plane crash. That's a good ending. And he's dead. So check out the Silver Skies on the website. I'll get all the finishes up today. So get on that. New Porritt Smith, John Mayer.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out. We can't wait to get them. We'll do some reviews once we get them, and we're going to do some PRS reviews today.
Mm-hmm. With Zav.
I'll be up.
YouTube master.
Roast me.
Bring him on. Seriously, I love it. Thanks heaps for listening.
Thanks for listening, guys. Give us a review. We'd love it. And get in touch with us on the website, haywoodguitars.com.au. Send us an email. Send us a live chat. Get on our Facebook as well.
That's right. And make sure you subscribe on iTunes and tell your friends. Tell your friends to get on it.
There we go.
Listen. All right.
See you guys.
Latest.
See ya.